Welcome back to Ready, Set, Sold with your host, Bryan Vogt, and I wanted to talk about the $5,000 tip of the week. And if you don't know, and I think most people, sellers, do know, that when you're dealing with this big investment, $5,000, number one, is serious money, but it can happen quicker than most people think. When you're dealing with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars of investment, that money can add up pretty quickly, and $5,000 spends just as well in a seller's pocket as it does anyone else's pocket. Can I tell you a brief story that happened not too long ago I heard about? There was some sellers, they had gotten everything almost ready to go. I mean, they were so close. They had done the neutralizing on the colors of the house. They had made the most of the changes in the kitchens, did the updates. The flooring was doing great, but they hadn't done them all. And they had, I believe, if I remember right, it was a dining room. It was an upscale home, and it had a dining room. And the color they had in one of the rooms was probably not very neutral. Actually, it was pretty bold. And they knew they needed to get that changed. They wanted to neutralize that, give themselves the best chance. And there was, I think, in two of the bathrooms, I think it had three bathroom house. Two of the fixtures, as far as the sink, not so much the sink, but the water, hot and cold, basically the faucets, there it comes to me now, were needed to be changed out. But they wanted to go ahead and put the house on the market. They were moving to Florida. They knew that market was going pretty well. And guess what? The agent kind of stepped in and said, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. And they were kind of shocked. They said, well, they made plans, and they were trying to get the person in. They said, no, unless this house is perfect, don't do it, don't do it. Well, long story short, they tried to get the person in, but the painter wasn't available usually, and it all kind of strung out to where it took 3 weeks, almost a month before it got on the market. What happened? Well, again, it was in the high-end house. When you take insurance, you take principal and interest. When you take taxes, $3,000. $3,000 before getting on the market when they thought they could get the market out within a day or two. Now, all of a sudden, they're a month behind, and the Florida market is even going up higher. In the story, once they finally sold it, they thought they lost at least $5,000, maybe even $10,000, because, again, all markets are different. And the Florida market was moving up month by month, and it was moving up at a very fast speed. So the tip of the week for this is look, your agent should be a consultant. They should not be the dictator. That's not what you want. Make sure when you're hiring an agent, they're not telling you what you have to do, that you're working together. It can make a big difference in your bottom line and also how the process goes in selling your home. Before I forget, hey, I hope everyone, if you haven't already, go to Red Cross, make a donation, whether that's money, whether that is towels or clothes. Find a way to get involved with Texas. Let's all kind of get behind Texas in the Houston area and make that happen, as I know you probably will. You're listening to Ready, Set, Sold with your host, Bryan Vogt. Make it a great week.
God bless Texas.